my dear friends. Today is the 11th episode of the Richa Chaturvedi Talk show. And in this show, as you all know the drill, that we India get women from all walks of life, and not just women, also men who are working towards women empowerment and financial empowerment and everything, so that they can help the other gender also. So we bring women who are who have achieved something in their life, who are sharing and coming and sharing the inspiring stories they have been having, and so that we can also get motivated towards creating our own destinies and creating our own success altogether. So today in this show, I have Dr. Neema. Hi, Neema.
Hello, Richa.
Thank you so much for taking that time out. And I want to congratulate you over completing 1 year of your company that you had registered.
Thank you.
That's an amazing step you have taken. I want to seriously congratulate you on that. Thank you thank you so much for taking the time out today and coming
and
on.
Thank you, Richa, for inviting me also.
Thank you so much. And without doing much ado, I want you to introduce yourself to the community, please.
Yeah, sure, Richa. For all the listeners, I am Dr. Neema Bisht. So basically, I am dentist by degree. So I have a BDS degree with me, and I shifted my career from non-clinical to clinical role after 8 years of my dental experience. Okay, I ran my own clinic for around 3 to 4 years, and after that, I decided to change the career path. So it was a very tough decision for me, but down the lane, when I think about all those things like 5 years back when I took that bold step, now I'm very much satisfied and happy whatever decision I took 5 years back. So now what I do, I'm also doing job in pharma MNC, pharma companies you can say, and also from past 5 years, past 1 year, sorry, I'm providing guidance and training to dentists on how they can come to this pharma industry. So and now I have not just dentists, I am providing this training and guidance to other healthcare professionals also. Like we have BAMS, BHMS, physiotherapists, BSc nursing, all those people also.
Amazing, Neema, amazing. And I think that must be really tough to, after getting into a comfort zone with respect to a particular profession, you think of changing the profession or changing the streamline of which you have been pursuing
Exactly.
for quite some time. And I mean, 7-8 years is quite some time. And then changing your whole track and going on to the next track, it's like you are upgrading the system altogether. So it must be really difficult for you. So what were the challenges actually you faced around this transition phase?
So the first biggest challenge I faced, because being from a clinical background, medical background, I was not very technically sound person. Even today also I'm not very sound.
Continue.
Hi, Richard.
Yeah, please continue.
Okay. So in the introduction part, I was okay. So you were asking about the challenges which I faced during this transition.
Yes.
So the first topmost challenge was for me, the technical challenge means working on laptop, because being from a medical background, like medicals, they will be knowing it better that we don't use laptop and all this stuffs in our studies. So I was severely technically challenged, and which I overcome with the time. And other part was communication. The way I'm communicating today, it was not same 5 years back. Okay, so it has improved a lot. And third part was definitely, I was into clinical practice, so I used to deal with patients, and I had that thing only. But when I came to corporate sector, inside corporate sector, you come you work in a team where there will be people from multiple background, like nursing, pharmacy, MBBS people, also physiotherapists. So I was not very much comfortable in doing teamwork when I was running my own clinic. Okay, so these were few challenges which I overcame in like around 1 to 2 years. Now I totally comfortable.
Okay, amazing. And Neema, if I may ask a little more insight into your challenges. Of course, communication is a soft skill, but technical soundness and also the teamwork is again a soft skill. Apart from that, what was going inside you while you were making this transition? What was going inside Neema's head?
So, see, when I decided to switch my career totally from non-clinical to clinical sector, definitely doubts were there that I had took so much big decision. Will it be successful or not? And also, my parents were like, "Why you are switching from your clinical to non-clinical thing? What about your practice?" Because they have to answer to society that daughter is not no more treating patient. She is doing some corporate laptop work, and for them it's like everyone is doing this nowadays.
Hmm.
So this was a challenging part for me, but now when they see that now I'm earning a good amount of money and satisfied, full thing is I'm very much satisfied, so now they are also happy. And other thing was when I joined this industry after my 8 year of practice, you know what, I was more than 30 years, like touching 30 years. At 30 years of age, I switched my career, and at that time, when I was a trainer inside the company, I was in a training phase. So there were a lot of uh, colleagues with me who were just like coming fresh from college, and I was in my 30s. So you can understand the thought process and technical challenge which I told you. Nowadays kids, they are very sound technically, like
Yes,
laptop,
they're very
everything
savvy,
very smooth.
very savvy.
Yes,
Yes.
correct. But the beauty of corporate sector is that they will never let you feel down or something like that. So they were always ready to help me, support me, so everything went well.
Okay, amazing. Like you were discussing about all these challenges and everything you've been saying, and how did you overcome? Matlab, as in you know that you've been facing this challenge. So, what was the step-by-step formula which you possibly would have applied in your life that
Okay.
that helped you to overcome these challenges?
So from the beginning itself in my life, because these were the challenges, but it didn't took much time for me to overcome all these. Because see, from the beginning itself, I was always, I'm the person who is always, learn things from everyone. It doesn't matter for me if I have to learn from a 5 year old kid also. So this is like my attitude. So I learned a lot from those college freshers when I was working with them. And yeah, definitely sometimes that feeling comes, like at 30 I'm starting my career here and see them, they are like all fresh, and I did not have my daughter also at that time. So it was like different, age category, different thought process, everything was different. But yeah, I mean, it was not that much challenging. I overcome it very easily because that kind of mindset I had from my, initial childhood days only.
Amazing, amazing. I think that's what we call as a lifelong learner. That
Correct.
that keeps us going and evolving.
Other thing, Richa, what I always love to be in the company of younger people, like 5 years, 10 years younger than me, because we learn a lot from them.
Yes, yes, I do agree with that because I've been teaching the this age group of say 14, 15 to 18, 19 years old, and believe me, I they help me upgrade myself actually. They
Exactly.
are so filled with ideas, energy, and so much to discuss about. that I get to know what is happening with the new generation altogether, what is going on in their head actually, right? So that keeps me updated with whatever chemical lochas they are going through, right? So actually, I get to learn quite a few things from them, and those things actually help me to connect with them on a very
Correct.
different level. That is
Mm.
absolutely right, that we learn a lot from the younger generation as compared to the older generation. Of course, the experience comes from them, but the newness comes from the younger ones. Yes.
Correct.
Okay, Neema, going ahead. What is your idea of being an empowered woman?
Okay, so see, the society where I live and the class to which I belong, for me, empowerment doesn't mean like education or, literacy. That's all already covered, right? So for me, empowerment means like, there should be an environment at every women's home that she can be, she should be having at least 4 to 5 hours of like me time. Means 4 to 5 hours of time for herself, like her hobbies, passion, or it's like me time should be there. At least I should suggest, because this is the time where we discover ourselves, and definitely we can do the things in which we have passion. Okay, hobbies, those kind of things we do, whatever hobbies you have. Because what happens, I see a lot of females, especially married one with kids, all the time we are like for after family only, like kids, husband, in-laws, parents, and in this process we don't give much thing to our personal time. So that is the
Forget
real
about the
empowerment
time.
for me.
Forget about the time. We don't give a thinking to our own self.
Correct.
What are we doing? We are just working like machines. And
Correct.
believe me, घर is a 24/7 की factory.
Correct.
अगर आप मशीन की तरह काम कर रहे हो, मशीन को तभी मेंटेनेंस मिलता है, मेंटेनेंस शटडाउन मिलता है, ठीक है? पॉसिबली हमारा मेंटेनेंस शटडाउन हमारा मायका होता होगा, मेंटेनेंस शटडाउन.
सही
Actually,
बोल रहे हो.
I totally back your idea that one should always have, irrespective of the gender, actually.
Yes.
Irrespective of the gender, that one should always have that kind of a me time wherein you explore yourself, wherein you connect within yourself, and that connection will take you to upgrade yourself actually, and
Exactly.
become better every day. The
Hmm.
way, and believe me, the way the world has been moving these days, you actually cannot stay stagnant at any point,
Exactly.
right? So you
Exactly.
actually need to upgrade, get
Hmm.
better every time, and that betterment will only happen when you connect within yourself and when you have that kind of a drive to
Correct.
change. Yes. Okay. Apart from me time, what else?
Yeah, for me, this is the most important thing.
Okay.
Yeah, because what I feel, apart from this, see, what I told, the society where I am living and my family, because in my family, everything is settled. I mean, those kind of things are not there. My in-laws, they are also, they take care of me very nicely, and they give that time to me. And parents, we all know, right? So those kind of stuff are not there. Definitely it can be there, I'm just telling
Yes.
what is
Yes.
there. Yeah,
Yes.
my surroundings and all.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. But actually, that gives you power to think about yourself. And believe me, the decision which you took 5 years back and 1 year
Exactly.
back also, both these decisions require a lot of internal courage. And family, if the family is supportive of that move,
Hmm.
that courage actually gets courage actually gets the fueling,
Correct. Yeah.
right? So that can push our vehicles ahead. So that is
Correct.
very much important. Many of us have been fighting at two different junctions altogether, wherein we are trying to get ourselves up, and at the same time we are putting people who are pulling us down, we are shutting them also down.
Hmm.
There is double energy which is going into women who want to climb up.
Correct.
So there is double energy they are putting in, and so much of anxiety and pressure they go through. while they are doing this, because again
Exactly.
there is both fear of failure, and at the
Hmm.
same time there is also a fear of not being able to try also,
Hmm. Hmm.
right? So both ways
Exactly.
they have been having that kind of a fear, and that actually takes away the whole, I would say that is a negative energy that
Exactly.
slows down your vehicle altogether. Right.
Exactly.
Nima, having said that, I have only said many things. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Having said that, when we say empowered women, who is your inspiration always? Who would you, that gives you that kind of courage to go ahead and decide for yourself?
Okay, so see, many are there. Like, first of all, for me, live examples are like live in my family. Like my mother-in-law, my mother is there. Sister-in-law, sisters are there. And one person who I admire a lot from my childhood days is Ma'am Kiran Bedi ma'am. I admire her a lot.
Oh,
So yeah, Kiran Bedi
so,
ma'am is my favorite. So I admire her a lot. I see her stuff also. So book also I read. I mean
yeah.
autobiography and all those things.
Oh,
So yeah, I
amazing,
admire her
amazing.
a lot.
And actually, she has
Uh,
got very sorted thoughts. Very sorted
yeah,
thoughts.
very sorted.
Yeah, very sorted thoughts that gives a lot of clarity to women altogether. Not just the women, but others as well. But
Yeah,
for women, of course, she gives a lot of clarity. Hmm.
correct, correct.
Yeah. Okay. So, if I would ask you to give three piece of advice to the women while they are struggling, while they are in that contemplation phase, whether they should be changing, not changing, change their trajectory altogether, like you changed your trajectory some time back, or whether they should be starting something of their own, what would you advise them? Any three pieces of advices for them?
Okay, so see, first advice I would give is like don't listen to everyone. First thing. So why? Because see, definitely multiple people will be there telling different thing. Definitely everyone will give advice. Okay, so if you have decided for anything, whatever it is, like career change or any big decision, if you have decided it, and you any person who is very close to you, important to you, you have decided it combinedly, jointly, then go ahead for it and do something which can keep you away from these distractions. Means distractions means all these noise around. Okay, so this is the first advice. Second thing is, see, definitely it is not, there is no surety that if you are doing anything, any change, definitely you will achieve a result. No surety is there. So sometimes in life we have to take a risk. Okay, that is for sure. Even marriage is also kind of a risk. Okay, even if it's love or arrange, whatever it is a risk. We are going to we are going to our life we are going to giving to someone else, like those kind of, so it is like kind of a risk only. So take that risk, because without taking risk, you can't achieve anything. Okay, so this is the second point. And third point will be what I will do. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, definitely. And don't be, never be discouraged with the, what to say. Third point, what I will give you is, mm, now, third point is definitely many things will come into mind. That I have not done this, how I will do it. So see, everything when you do, for the first time, when you have not done it before past, so definitely that those thoughts will come. But once you will do that thing, then it will become a regular process.
Right,
Okay,
right, right.
so don't be scared of those things that I have not done it, how I will do it now. Okay,
True,
so
true.
yeah, so these are
I
the three things.
I
Yeah,
think these are wonderful advices you have given, and in fact, I totally back your points here. That when we haven't tried something, it gives you jitters. It gives you a lot of
correct.
jitters, and a lot of self doubt and resistance come into the picture, wherein we sabotage ourselves. There is no one else who's sabotaging us. Wherein we sabotage our own self. That you. Whether I'm capable enough, whether I should be doing it or not, what if I fail? So all these melodrama is going inside the head, right? But the only solution to this melodrama is give it a shut up call. Give it a shut up
Correct.
call that I am doing it, and I've decided that I'm going to do it. That means I'm going to do it. And the best idea is take action immediately. Take action immediately, because the more time you take action, the lesser fuel you will be having for that action.
Exactly.
Yeah, because you
Correct.
have already burnt your fuel while thinking.
Thinking. Yeah.
Right. So this is one thing, and the first one which you said, that don't listen to the voices around and keep away yourself from the distractions. I certainly believe that, because when we try to change some things, एक सिंपल सा लॉजिक है, ट्रेन भी पटरी अगर बदलती है तो चिंगारी उठती है, ठीक है, तो चिंगारी तो उठेगी,
Exactly.
चिंगारी तो उठेगी. इट्स जस्ट के हम वो थोड़ी आवाज भी करेगी, थोड़ी चिंगारी भी उठेगी, थोड़ा सा गाड़ी हिलेगी भी, बोगी हिलेगी भी, सब काम होगा. बट द ओनली आइडिया हियर इज, do not get I would say, do not get discouraged or do not get afraid of all these changes. They are bound to happen. So whenever you decide, you stay focused of whatever the decision you've been taking, right? So I totally
Correct.
believe
Correct.
in that. And
And one thing, Richa, one thing I want to add is, सबसे पहला एक जो रहता है ना लोगों को कि यार ये अभी इसमें थोड़ी सी ये कमी है, नहीं यार, लेट्स से एनीवन इज प्लानिंग टू स्टार्ट हर बिजनेस, नहीं यार ये भी कर लेते हैं फिर स्टार्ट करेंगे. सी, नथिंग इज परफेक्ट इन दिस वर्ल्ड.
yes,
नथिंग इज परफेक्ट. यू जस्ट स्टार्ट और अपने आप चीजें अलाइन होती रहेंगी.
will start falling. Life is like a backpack holiday. You cannot carry everything. There are some things you will figure out while on the go.
Yes.
So figure out on the go and just start. The idea here is the maximum people have failed not because of the failures they have faced. It is because of not incapacity to take the action. Actually, they are not being able to take that action.
Exactly.
Right. That's why they have failed. Miserably, but not because of the
otherwise, you know.
Yeah, please.
Otherwise, the people who have not taken action, maybe they have better idea than the person who have taken action. But the difference is that person with less idea have taken action.
Correct. And I certainly feel, पता है मेरी एक टीचर थी जिनसे मैं लाइफ कोचिंग सीख रही थी, ठीक है, एंड उन्होंने मुझे एक बात बोली थी कि आइडियाज भी ना उनके दिमाग में आते हैं जिनके साथ उनको लगता है कि वो अलाइन कर पाएंगे, ठीक है. अगर आपने बहुत ज्यादा उन पे पॉन्डर किया ना, तो दे विल ओनली रिजेक्ट यू कि भाई सो दे विल गो इनटू अदर्स हेड, दे गो इनटू अनदर्स हेड जहां उनको लगता है कि हाँ दे विल गेट द स्पेस, right?
Very true.
It is like that. So if you want that idea to stay with you, start taking action.
Correct.
Right. Amazing, Neema. I had great time talking to you and great time knowing you better. And believe me, you have, with your whole experiences, you have added so much of value to the women out there who are maybe somewhere in between the journey, maybe starting the journey, maybe at the finishing line, because many a times they leave at the finishing line itself. So your story is giving them power. Thank you so much for adding that value today, and thank you for taking that time out. And believe me, I loved your energy, and also I love that जो आपके पीछे ये पूरा लिखा है ना, I just loved it completely. I feel that we should always have these visual cues in front of us, because they constantly give you power and stay connected, help you to stay connected with your soul actually.
Correct, Richard. Correct.
Yes. So that's an amazing piece. I loved it, and I'm going to
thank you for this.
I'm going to ask you later on, where did you get it?
Sure.
Being a typical woman.
No problem.
All right. Thank you so much, Neema. Thank you.
Thank you, Richa. Thank you.